A kú dédé àkókò yìí o akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mi, ṣé dáadáa ni mo bá ọ lọ́jọ́ òní? Whenever you hear me say these two statements, a kú dédé àkókò yìí o akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mi, that is good day my students, you reply me with ẹ káàbọ̀ olùkọ́ wa. When I ask you ṣé dáadáa ni mo bá ọ lọ́jọ́ òní, you always reply me with dáadáa ni ẹ ṣé. The implication of this simply is greeting you that good day my student, and you reply me with welcome our teacher. When I ask you and say I hope you are fine today, you reply me with I'm fine, thank you. So I want to greet you now and I want you to reply me accordingly. Are you ready? Okay. A kú dédé àkókò yìí o akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mi. Ẹ káàbọ̀ olùkọ́ wa. Ṣé dáadáa ni mo bá ọ lọ́jọ́ òní? Dáadáa ni ẹ ṣé. Very good of you. You can see your journey to learning Yoruba language has just started. If you did not get this greeting very well, do well to rewind and listen again, because anytime we resume class, this is going to be the greeting from me to you and from you to me. A kú dédé àkókò yìí o akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mi. Ẹ káàbọ̀ olùkọ́ wa from you. Ṣé dáadáa ni mo bá ọ lọ́jọ́ òní? That is, are you good today? You answer me with dáadáa ni ẹ ṣé. That is, I am fine, thank you. So let me use this medium to congratulate you on your successful registration as one of the members of Nínú Yàrá Ìkàwé. Ẹ ṣeun tí ẹ yàn wá láàyò. That is, thank you for choosing us. Simply, our topic for today is going to be identification of objects in the classroom. Dídá àwọn nǹkan inú yàrá ìkàwé mọ̀. Identification of objects in the classroom. Dídá àwọn nǹkan inú yàrá ìkàwé mọ̀. But before I go into our topic for today, I want you to add one statement to these two I started with. That is, ẹ̀kọ́ wa fún tòní ni. Ẹ̀kọ́ wa fún tòní ni. Anytime you hear me say ẹ̀kọ́ wa fún tòní ni, always know and have it at the back of your mind that I mean our topic for today is, our lesson for today is ẹ̀kọ́ wa fún tòní ni. Ẹ̀kọ́ is lesson. Òní is today. Ẹ̀kọ́ wa fún tòní ni. Our lesson for today is, you get me? So our topic for today is going to be identification of objects in the classroom. Dídá àwọn nǹkan inú yàrá ìkàwé mọ̀. As you can see, we have various objects in this classroom. And can you try identifying them one by one in Yoruba language? Can you? Okay, if you can't, let us have this short break and we'll be back. Komoniwa is my name and this is Nínú Yàrá Ìkàwé. I'm coming. Ẹ káàbọ̀ padà. Welcome back. Like I said earlier before we went on that short break, that our topic for today, ẹ̀kọ́ wa fún tòní, is going to be identification of objects in the classroom. Dídámọ̀ àwọn nǹkan inú yàrá ìkàwé. Identification of objects in the classroom. Dídámọ̀ is the Yoruba translation of identification. Àwọn nǹkan is the translation of objects. Inú yàrá ìkàwé is the translation of in the classroom. As we proceed in our lessons, definitely you get to know the meaning of context when we write Yoruba sentences. Like I said in the beginning of this class, that I would be examining the objects we have in this classroom from the left towards the right. So if you look at the extreme left of this class, you would see a picture of a woman having a baby at her back and a luggage on her head. A picture is called àwòrán. This is àwòrán. Àwòrán. A picture. Picture. Àwòrán. Picture. Àwòrán. So wherever you see a picture, you know it is àwòrán in Yoruba. Next to àwòrán, lẹ́yìn àwòrán, we have the wall clock. Clock in Yoruba is known as aago. Clock, aago. So we have àwòrán, aago, clock. Aago, clock, aago. Next to the clock, we have an alphabet board. This is an alphabet board. On this board, we have written on it the alphabets of the Yoruba language. So this is an alphabet board. You call it pátákó alphabeti. Pátákó alphabeti. Pátákó is board and alphabet is alphabeti. Pátákó alphabeti. I'll do some explanations as regards this so that you can understand very well. You see, in Yoruba language, when we are translating from Yoruba to English, we have a manner with which we reorder words. Take, for example, alphabet board is definitely a compound word. Let me write it out so that you can get me right. Alphabet board. Board. In English, alphabet board. If you are going to write it in Yoruba, this is a compound word. Writing it in Yoruba, board comes first before the alphabet. That is why it is pátákó alphabeti. Pátákó alphabeti. You see now, this is a compound word, alphabet board. But when you want to write it in Yoruba, it is going to be pátákó alphabeti. It does not mean it is not correct. It does not mean you are going to call it board alphabet. No. But in Yoruba, there is a manner with which we reorder words. When it is a compound word, you reorder it. There are various examples of this. When we get along with our lessons, you definitely understand me. So this is called pátákó alphabeti. Pátákó on its own is board. Because alphabet is written on it, that is why we call it pátákó alphabeti. So next to pátákó alphabeti, we have this board. This is a writing board. You can write on this board. It has been what I've been writing on for you to see. So the fact that alphabet is what we have written on this board is why we can call it pátákó alphabeti, that is alphabet board. But now this is just a board where we can write whatever we wish to write on. That is a writing board. Writing board. We call it pátákó ìkọ̀wé. Pátákó ìkọ̀wé. Ìkọ̀wé is for you to write. Is an action for you to write. Writing. So pátákó ìkọ̀wé, writing board. We have writing board. Writing board. Pátákó ìkọ̀wé. Don't mind me for now that I am doing all of this. They are called diacritics, but in our later lessons, you definitely come to know them. But for now, just ignore them. I'll come to explain them as we proceed in our lessons. So writing board is known as pátákó ìkọ̀wé. Board is pátákó. The same explanation I gave to you here, that there is a manner of reordering words when we are translating from English to Yoruba, is the same thing we are applying here. Board, we name it first before naming the writing. So writing board, pátákó ìkọ̀wé. This 4 is good to go with for this lesson. We can continue from there in our next lesson, or what do you think? Let us make it this 4 for this lesson. So let us have a recap. Àwòrán, aago, pátákó alphabeti, pátákó ìkọ̀wé. Àwòrán, aago, pátákó alphabeti, pátákó ìkọ̀wé. Let us take it once again. Àwòrán, which is picture. Aago, which is clock, or you say wall clock. Pátákó alphabeti, writing board. Pátákó ìkọ̀wé. Pátákó is board, ìkọ̀wé is writing. So writing board, pátákó, ìkọ̀wé. I hope you have been able to deduce one or two things from what we have learned as objects we have in this classroom. Make sure you don't forget them. Have them at your fingertips. Even when you are woken up from your sleep, you are able to give it to anybody that asks them from you. I hope you do so. So till some other time we get back into this class nínú yàrá ìkàwé, I bid you farewell.
Ó dàbọ̀. Àwòrán, aago, pátákó álífábẹ́ẹ̀tì, pátákó ìkọ̀wé.